Hi, I'm David Lee. Welcome again to Culinary Capers. As you can see, we're not in my kitchen today, and I'm a kid in a candy store. I'm here at the Banyan Grill with our wonderful pastry chef, Amber. Amber, thanks for doing this for me.
Thanks for having me.
And guess what? You're going to teach me how to make, what are you going to teach me?
Opera cake.
Opera
Classic
cake.
opera cake.
Okay.
We did this for the expo, and it's easy. It's no harder than making a birthday cake.
Are you sure? I mean,
Yeah.
you're sure of that, right? Even I can do this.
You see my ingredients right here. I've just got a nice thin sponge cake.
Okay. Now,
You can even use a round, cut it thin,
Okay.
make a round one. You can do chocolate, you can do a box mix. It's easy.
okay, so if my neighbor said I don't want to make my own sponge cake, I can just go and buy a decent
Yep.
cake at Publix.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just going to start with that, and I cut it into some strips because we're just going to layer everything. It's really simple. We're going to start with this syrup I have here. It's a sugar syrup that
Okay.
has espresso in it. You can also add a little Kahlua or amaretto, give it a little
Okay.
extra zing.
But
And I like the espresso
this is really
because it's
important
nice.
to add. Yeah, and I'm going to ask you this because I think you say yes. I have to have an espresso machine, but if you don't, you could get instant espresso, right?
Yes, yes.
In the little jars at the Publix, and that'll give you the same, not quite as good as homemade, but
Oh, that's
yeah.
close.
So it's espresso,
Regular sugar
Sugar?
and water.
And
And then
can-
just boil it
Okay.
until your sugar dissolves.
okay?
So give it a nice little soak in there. Then we're
Yeah.
going to come over here. I've got
Now,
a nice ganache, which is just 1 part chocolate, 1 part cream. Bring your cream up to a boil. Stir in your chocolate.
okay, so
Simple.
equal parts of cream and chocolate. Bring the cream up to a boil, and then put the chocolate in and let it melt.
Yep.
Right.
And just stir it till it's all nice and smooth. And what we're doing, we're not going to put a real big layer on this.
Oh, well, why not? It's chocolate.
Because
No,
we're
you're
going
right.
to just keep going with the
You're right.
chocolate and everything else. But this will help bring this coffee we're going to put on here.
And the offset spatula really, until I bought one of those, I didn't know how helpful they are. They really make a difference. Right?
Yes, and it gives you a better chance to get it nice and even.
Yeah.
And then we got some buttercream here with the espresso added into it also.
Oh,
And this is 1 part butter to shortening to powdered sugar. And if it's
so
a little
1 part
too,
butter, 1 part shortening. Okay, I've never used shortening in it before. Does that make it a little stiffer then?
Yeah, yes. And if it's too stiff, you can always add a little milk or cream to loosen it. I didn't add any to this because I had the espresso. And you don't have to go like a real big layer because
Gotcha.
this is.
I could see what I'm
this
learning
will
from
put
you
you
is
in overdrive.
I would kind of do too much.
Yeah.
And a little goes a long way here,
Yes,
right?
exactly. And then we just repeat the whole process again.
I know, Amber, I know this is the classic, but I'm already thinking, gee, a little raspberry sauce could go in there if you wanted to.
Absolutely.
Or-
In fact, we just did one
You did?
with chocolate cake, but we used, instead of the ganache, raspberry jam, and then had some raspberry puree in the buttercream.
So the raspberry jam, how did you soften that?
Ours doesn't have any seeds, so it makes
Okay.
it easy.
Gotcha.
So if you have a seedless, you're going to be a little better off. And we just keep going on this.
I can see it's coming along. You got to get a little messy, right?
Oh,
when
yeah.
when you're making desserts.
It's a good thing I have a black jacket.
Well, and I got these new aprons thanks to Paul Tyson. He got me some new aprons because every shirt I own has got a stain in it somewhere from cooking.
So that's the man to talk to, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Finish it up with one more.
Oh,
And like,
Well,
and like you see, it's not very high. If you want a presentation a little different,
Right.
you know, cut it in half and build it.
oh,
But
okay.
just cut your,
Gotcha,
your
yeah.
slices smaller. It's a lot
Yeah,
of
because
sugar.
that would still cut in half. This would still serve quite a few people, right?
Yeah. Like I said, a little goes a long way. And we're just gonna soak it again, and then we're just gonna put the ganache on top.
Okay.
Put it in the cooler, let it set. Sometimes I take a little gold dust, sprinkle it on there.
Yeah.
You can do sprinkles, whatever your heart desires. Even some fresh cut strawberries are nice. You know, give you a little bit of that fruit, and so you're not all sugar.
Okay.
So, and we're just gonna
Put a little chocolate on top.
chocolate on top.
Or a lot.
There we go. Yeah, and if you want to go a little heavier on this one, that's fine, so you don't see the craters. And just put it in your cooler, your refrigerator, until the chocolate sets. And come back out, take your knife and just trim it up.
Make it look pretty then,
Yeah.
right?
So, I mean, that wasn't any harder than doing a birthday cake, right?
It really wasn't.
I mean,
no.
you've got 3-4 ingredients, so it's just
Wow.
the layering, that's all.
Wow. Well, there we have it. Amber,
Am I going to cut you a piece now?
I thought you'd never ask.
It doesn't have to be chilled. There we go. There you go.
Are you going to have one too?
Oh, no, no. I have to wash my girlish figure.
Me too. But here, I have to.
There you go.
Wow.
Little goes a
Amber.
long way.
Wow. Yes. This is delicious.
Yes, you'll be climbing the walls by noon.
I can't thank you enough for doing this for me. Thank you. And I know you're a little bashful, but I can't thank you enough. Would you come back again?
Absolutely.
And how about, will you come into my kitchen too? And
Okay.
We'll do something
Okay.
together?
Fun.
Amber, thanks again for being with us.
Thank you.
And thanks for joining us. And come up to the Banyan Grill and order dessert first. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.